Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot Channel. My name is Catherine. I am here with your love reading. I hope everybody is doing well today. And I do want to apologize. Yesterday, oh my God, you guys, I laid down with the intention of taking a quick nap, and I woke up 13 hours later. Okay, yeah, 13 hours later, I woke up. Um, and I could not believe it. Like literally, it was so crazy. So, anyways, I'm here. I'm back, and I am going to finish up this reading no matter what. Okay, so going over yesterday's energy with you and your person. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out the reading from yesterday, please do. The link is below. Okay, I think it was like a 38-minute, 40-minute video. And you guys, if you guys listen to my readings, if you take the speed up to 1.25 or something like that, it's tolerable, you guys, but it does speed up the readings and you're still able to understand what I'm saying. Some of you, I may talk slower. Some of you, it may be just right. I don't know. I consider my channel a learning tarot channel, so I try to not go through things so fast. I try to explain a lot of the cards and the energies that I come across, and also why I come to the opinions that I come to or the determinations that I come to. So I try to teach you guys how I read the cards, if that's a thing, you know? So, but that's just me, and that's kind of my takeaway. That's kind of what you get when you come to this channel. All right. I give you a little bit more of an explanation of the cards and why I feel a certain way about things. And in the reading that I did yesterday, you guys, I got a Cancer. I feel like there's someone that you have feelings for, or I don't want to say, yeah, I can say feelings. I feel like you may be attracted to someone. It may be an emotional, but there is a small physical attraction that you're having. The problem with that is that you are not ready to be in a physical relationship with anyone. So this person is coming through as a challenge. Okay. You're coming through as a challenge because you know that there are things about this person that provide um, a challenge for you because you're weak in that way, right? So your thing is pulling back or completely kind of going in a different direction because I feel like this person wants what they want here. Okay, we have wish fulfillment and then we have left you hanging. I feel like this person wants what they want, and you're gonna end up like leaving this person hanging. You know what I mean? Um, you're wanting more commitment. This person is wanting more of a physical relationship, right? With my way and massive regret here, I feel like this person may also either go their own way to get what they want and they're going to end up regretting it. Or this person is going to be regretful that you're making a decision to go a different direction because um, you feel like you're leaving this person hanging and you don't want to, this person to feel that way. You feel bad because, you don't want to be, or this person to feel like they're stuck with, in a situation where they're not getting their needs met and you're not able to meet their needs right now. So you're just putting this person in the friend zone. We have situationship, we have friend zone here, we have spiritual here, and then we have police station in reverse. So again, I feel like um, you're feeling Like you're on a spiritual journey and you don't want to mess up. You don't want to go backwards. You're feeling vulnerable. I feel like there's a need to communicate this to this person. There is going to be a message that you're going to give this person, but with ghosted in love message, you're going to let this person know that, right now, I just don't think it's a good time for us to be with each other in that way. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see what else we have. Let's go ahead and look at the tarot messages. I promised you that we would look at the tarot, at challenges, what obstacles that you may be facing with this person, decision to kind of, go your own way. Because again, I do feel like you really do have chemistry with this person, but at the same time, you also have boundaries, and you intend on sticking within those boundaries, Cancer. So, let's see what Tarot says. All right, let's get it. Angels and guides. Tell me about Cancer. For those of you new who are just joining, again, my name is Catherine. Welcome to the channel. Please make sure to like this video. All right. Let's go and look and tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer. Past, current energy, past, current, future energy. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here and the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so yeah, think before you start. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's an energy with that Ten of Pentacles. All of a sudden, I feel like everything is going to come in, and there's an energy with don't risk too much. I feel like you're being cautious here because, like, all of a sudden, all of this is coming towards you. The Knight of Pentacles talks about you taking your time, taking things very slow, not moving fast. All right, when it comes to being, you know, physical with someone, right, or being in a relationship and moving to the next level. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, right? So this is everything that you wanted and more coming towards you. How are you going to respond to that, right? We have celebration and savings. So now it's like you've met the person that you know you want to be with, but you're still in the energy of trying to hold on to your your honor, or maybe even your purity. Some of you may not, you may not have ever been in a physical relationship, and you don't want to until you found the person that you're going to be married, until you get married. So are you going to be able to do this or be in a relationship with someone and still be able to hold on to your promise to yourself here? I guess that's the question. Huh. And what's interesting, that Two of Wands is here. And then we have someone who I feel like they don't want to make a decision, so they won't make one. Or there's an energy with that Five of Pentacles completely alienating a situation because it's a little too stressful to deal with. Um, Tell me about this celebration and saving. Tell me about Cancer in the current energy. Okay. Interesting. These both came out in the reverse. So we have the Fourth card in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. y'all. This talks about someone who is pushing their person away. This is the card of no action. Page of Swords in the reverse. No action card. Not wanting to have anything to do with the situation, with the person. This is someone who, and with that Four of Cups in the reverse, this is also someone who has come into, who's coming back around after like having separated themselves. This is also somebody who has clarity about a situation that they were unsure about. Okay. And so also that Page of Swords in the reverse is indicating someone who's stalking you or someone who's coming around and you don't want this person to. So you may be dealing with someone who's very pushy. Okay. That Four of Swords also is someone who is disconnected. They don't want to be bothered. But when it's in the reverse here, it's the opposite. So again, I feel like there's an energy of someone coming around who is being very pushy. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. So yeah, you're gonna be going in the opposite direction. Like this person is gonna completely run you away. They're going to completely run you away. They are going to regret it. They're gonna regret being as pushy as they were. Tell me about flexibility and sweet success. Tell me about flexibility and sweet success here. It says being flexible in your methods and getting what you want here. So if this person hadn't been as pushy with you, you may have opened up to this person, but I feel like they just made you nervous. So look, we have the High Priestess and the World. Yeah. First of all, that High Priestess is an energy of someone who has a connection to a higher power. This is also someone who's very intuitive. And then we have the World here, which is talking about a cycle that is closing. Or this could also potentially talk about someone who is traveling, mind travel. Under the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, y'all, with the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, blessings, change. This talks about someone getting what they want, everything changing. But we have that High Priestess energy here with the World. Someone is going through a spiritual awakening or an ascension. I feel like someone is also changing the way that they think about a situation. This is going to bring about a lot of change, and I feel like someone's going to end up getting what they want in the end. So things are going to completely shift here. Let's clarify here because this is getting juicy. This is getting juicy. Somebody is going to completely change the way they think about something. Because this person is coming in as 10 of Pentacles here. With that Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like it has taken a while. But I feel like this person is here. I feel like this is your person, but I feel like you were so used to pushing that you also push this person away as well. The problem is that this person was patient and they did not go away. So with the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Wands. I feel like the fact that this person, when they came around, they were so determined to get with you, Cancer, that you automatically shut this person out. You were like, nope. You didn't trust this person when they came around. See, look, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. You blocked this person around when they first came around or when you first met this person. I feel like you instantly put a guard up with this person, even though this was your potential soulmate here. Tell me about the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. Tell me about the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. So we have the Queen of Cups here and the Three of Wands. I feel like there were a lot of emotions that you felt when you met this person that were pushing you towards this person. Even though your mind was telling you to go in a different direction, I feel like your heart was going towards this person. Then we have the High Priestess under the deck, but you did not want to admit it. I feel like you didn't want to admit the Pentacles behind the scenes. There's an energy of keeping it to yourself. You wanted to remain single. You didn't want to be in, you know what I'm saying? You were not ready for any sort of commitment on any level because you did not feel like this was your person coming through. Tell me about the High Priestess in the world. Tell me about the High Priestess in the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, this is someone who's afraid of making the wrong decision. I feel like deep down you were afraid. I feel like you knew that this was the end of a cycle for you. You knew that things were changing. And I feel like you were just afraid. You were afraid of making a bad decision here. Under the deck, the Queen of Wands. It's all about being confident here. And with the star here, I feel like there's an energy of you wanted to be sure that you were making the right decision, that you were doing what was in your divinely guided path. You didn't want to go outside of divine guidance. You wanted to do what spirit wanted you to do. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. This talks about wish fulfillment. So we have the Five of Cups here under the deck, the Empress, and the Three of Cups and the Devil. Somebody is afraid. Okay, okay. You know what, y'all? I feel like this person that's coming in perhaps is potentially an old friend, or there's an energy of something changing with this. We have the Death card and the Tower. This talks about sudden change. Yeah, there's some decision that you're making, and I feel like you're taking your time making this decision. I feel like there's a situation where the person coming around could potentially be a friend or someone that you're already like you know this person and you're having to make a decision about whether you want to take things to a different level with this person. So some of you may be having to make a decision about moving forward in a connection with someone. This person is someone that you already know. This person perhaps could potentially be a friend, and this person wants to be more than friends. You have been holding out because you've been waiting on your forever person to come through. This person may be it. This person may be it. Let's see what the challenges are. What are the challenges for Cancer? I'm sorry, angels and about Cancer. What are the challenges for Cancer? And spirit angels and guides, tell me about Cancer, please. What are the challenges for Cancer? Yeah, look at this. So we have alchemy, which is the magician, basically. This talks about changing your situation, transforming your situation. Then we have partnership and we have home based. Change your environment, transform the situation, and prioritize your connections here. I feel like everything is going to change between you and this person. And I feel like if you want things to change with this person, I feel like you both will have a very stable connection and partnership. I feel like there is a very happy home environment that will take place between you and this person. We have direction here with duality. What is the challenge for Cancer, please? What is the challenge for Cancer, please? What is the challenge for Cancer? Please give angels some guidance. So the Death card, letting go of the past. We have the Strength card here, and the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, having confidence, letting go of the past with that Nine of Swords. Someone is losing sleep, or they're concerned about someone taking advantage of them. And the Knight of Cups, this is someone who is flirting or going back and forth with the idea of doing something. There could be fear that someone is going to take advantage of you. Letting go of your fear that someone is going to cheat or that someone is going to be flirting or taking advantage of you. I feel like this may be the challenge. Letting go of fears that someone is out to take advantage of you or that someone is misrepresenting themselves. Tell me about the Death card here. Tell me about the Death card. And we have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you've been under a lot of stress or under a lot of pressure, and I feel like you need to let go of this. This talks about oppression or you being very heavily oppressed. I feel like you need to let go. This is causing a lot more stress, worrying about the situation. Under the deck, the Hierophant. Yeah, you need to change the way you think about things. Tell me about the Strength card. There's the energy of just being confident. Look, we have the Justice card here. Being confident that things are going to go the right way. Being confident, knowing that you're going to get what you deserve at the end of it all. Seven of Swords. Not being worried about something coming and happening, something going on behind your back. Do you see what I'm saying? Moving forward with confidence. Not being worried about what you can't see, basically. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, tell me about the Nine of Swords here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. And the Emperor here, not worrying about things that you can't control, Cancer. I feel like you're more so kind of worried about things that you have absolutely no control over, more so than the things that you actually do. See, we have the World here. You're going to end up closing this cycle. I feel like going back and forth in your mind. I feel like that's where the duality is coming in at, Cancer, where we have direction and duality. It's almost like you're confused and you're going back and forth because you don't know what direction to go. You don't feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. I feel like you've been flirting, going back and forth with the idea of being in a connection or relationship, but you have not let go of your worries. 7 of Cups in the reverse. This is you finally having clarity about your situation and saying what direction you need to go in. Under the deck, look at this, the 10 of Pentacles. How beautiful. You're finally realizing that this is something that is for you. I feel like this is going to be a very solid connection. I feel like you're going to have a very solid, strong foundation, right? Because you're making these decisions before you even move forward, Cancer. See what I mean? You have committed, you have balance. We have the Temperance card here, Cancer. We have the Hierophant here. We have the Emperor here, and we have the Empress. I do feel like you're moving towards a strong, solid soul tie connection. All right. More so than karmic. So definitely, this is definitely leaning more towards twin soul than twin karmic. So beautiful reading. I will be doing more readings like this, more twin soul, twin karmic readings, you guys. So we'll see where you guys fall in. But I will be doing more readings like this throughout the week. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. So now that we've looked at the challenge, let's see what spiritual advice we have. Advice from Spirit here for Cancer. What is the advice from Spirit? Tell me about Cancer, please. What is the advice for Cancer? And y'all, we got the 10 of Wands, which also talks about being responsible. And we have this card here of being responsible here, making responsible decisions. And with interested and message me, yeah, you're letting people know, listen, all responsible. If you're responsible, then you can definitely reach out. If not, I don't want to have anything to do with it. You've closed that cycle, that chapter that was part of the past. You're no longer in that energy. You are vulnerable and you're communicating with someone. You're also looking for commitment. You're not looking to be in a situationship. You would rather be friends if that's the case, but you're looking for a full-on commitment. Okay, so let's get all these cards back in order here. Oh my guys. Okay. I don't know why the bad news card came out. Okay, so challenges. Now, spiritual advice. What is the spiritual advice for Cancer? Bad news card came right back out. Y'all, that is crazy. I think that card came out on purpose. What are the challenges? We have bad news. We have blocked here. We have legal matters and we have GPS. Okay, so Cancer, I don't know. It's like an energy of someone who is, when I said before, I had the energy that somebody was being watched. I feel like this person is like, somebody needs to, somebody's looking for someone. I don't know if the law, if this person has a warrant. We have bad news and we have blocked. Like this person is getting a lot of calls or they're missing a lot of calls, or you can't get through to this person. You may get some bad news or find out that this person's in jail. Okay. And that's why this person hasn't been getting your calls. This person may have traffic tickets or someone has warrants that someone needs to clear up. Okay. So this is spiritual advice. This may pertain to you, Cancer, or your person. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Someone needs to make sure they take care of this. We have karmic lesson and under pressure here under the deck. There's definitely an energy of someone who's being sought after or looked for. Maybe this person has tickets or something, or they've been avoiding some sort of legal matter. They need to fix it because they are going to end up going to jail, or there's going to be some sort of issue. They're going to get sued, or something is going to happen if they don't handle their business. So I don't know who that pertains to, Cancer, if that is for you or this is for your person, but this is definitely a spiritual advice. This is some sort of a warning or a message for someone. So please take heed to that, y'all. Okay. Sometimes spiritual messages that come through may be pertain to the reading itself, or it just may pertain to you or your person in general. Okay. All right, you guys. So that will conclude your reading. I will come back and do you versus them. I'll also do Cancer versus all 12 signs. For those, if you're interested in channel membership, please make sure to join the channel membership. It is $4.99 a month. You do get access to all of the extendeds for free. And also, you get a free question of the month every single month with me. Hashtag win in the comments section, you guys. I am going to be announcing the weekly winners and the monthly winners all in one today. I will upload that video later. And like the video. Like the video. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.